Hey cruisers, I'm Sherry with CruiseTipsTV.com. I hope you're having a wonderful November so far. How did this happen? In California, we're like fast forward to winter. The weather is absolutely freezing. And I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened to fall. The time changes this weekend. I'm just all thrown off. Anyhow, we're going to answer your cruise questions today. I'm so excited to do that. Before we do it, I want to address why there's a Dutch oven in the back of our set today. Yes, that is a Dutch oven. That is because if you are not aware, we actually live stream on Amazon pretty frequently. And today we were doing some amazing deals over there and we realized, hey, wait a minute, we've got our set set up for Amazon and not YouTube, but we're just gonna leave it like that because it's all kind of fun and it all ties together. And we have a special surprise for you. We've just put up our holiday gift guides on our Amazon store. So you can shop our holiday gift guides at amazon.com/shop/Cruise Tips TV. I'm gonna link to it down there in the description as we always do. But it's gonna have gift guides for him, for her, for the techie, and for the cruiser, and more. So lots of great things. If you're trying to get that holiday shopping going early, definitely look forward to that. But you can also hang out on our live streams with us on Black Friday when the deals are going to be amazing. And you can find things like Dutch ovens for a really good deal. Anyhow, let's talk about cruising because that's why you're really here, right? Our first question today comes from Diana Holland. Diana says, hello, thank you for sharing your cruise knowledge. We're cruising on Norwegian Prima in December and we need clarification of the COVID policy. Do we have to test prior to the cruise? Thank you so much, Diana. So Diana, I don't know where Prima is sailing in December, but I can tell you that right now, folks, most cruise protocols, testing and vaccination protocols are simply gone. For the most part, the cruise lines are not requiring testing whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated, and things are just falling away. We're really very much like 2019, 2020 pre-shutdown here. So Diana, unless you're on a very special sailing or you're going to a country or a location that requires vaccination and or testing, you're probably not going to have to do anything. I can't believe I'm saying those words, but it's true. We're back, folks. Very exciting. David R. said, question, I'm going to Cabo San Lucas on my first cruise, and I see the day is a bit shorter in Cabo. Is it worth doing an excursion that day? I wanted to see the Lover's Arch. Okay, David, if it is your first time going to Cabo, I definitely want you to get off the ship, and I'm going to make a recommendation for you. I think you should book your excursion with the cruise line on this one, and here's why. The tendering process in Cabo takes a really long time. Doesn't matter what cruise line you're on, you have to tender. And those water shuttles, AKA tenders, are a pain. If you're only visiting Cabo for a half day, everyone's gonna be rushing. If you book an excursion with the cruise line, you get priority access to get off the ship because you are with the cruise line. You're gonna have a meeting place. Instead of having to go get a tender ticket and wait, which is confusing and annoying as it is, you're gonna get front of the line access to get off the ship. So I want you to book a little combo tour that takes you out to the Arches and Lover's Beach. Okay, look for those two things, Lover's Beach, find a little glass bottom boat tour, whatever it might be, and get off the ship. You could get off by yourself, but you might find it frustrating, especially on a short day. So David, I know you have some more questions. David said, when do you usually do the muster drill? And can you just get it done as soon as you're on the ship, or do you have to wait in your room? Yes, you can get it done the moment you get on the ship. They want you to do it. Watch the orientation video on your phone, report to your muster station, knock it out, and go have fun. David said, another question, is it wise to have a cruise lanyard for your key and wear it the whole time? And can you have it if you do the water slide? Yes, having a cruise lanyard is great. I don't remember what cruise line you're going on, David, but I feel like you're going on Carnival Panorama for some reason. Yeah, it's great to wear it all the time around your neck. You could probably wear it on the water slide and it would be okay, but I wouldn't. I would take it off, leave it on your beach towel or something, and it'll be fine. No one is gonna steal your lanyard, they don't care, but you don't need it on the water slide, so I would take it off from there. Leslie Crouch has a question. Another Mexican Riviera question. I love this. Discovery Princess, December 28th through January 7th, Mexican Riviera. Do you know what we should expect weather-wise? Yeah, Leslie, absolutely. So for the days that you're in Cabo Vallarta and Mazatlan, warm, balmy, beautiful Mexican Riviera weather, 80 degrees-ish. It's gorgeous down there at that time. The days that you're transiting, so the day you're starting from Los Angeles and the first sea day and the last 2 days coming back up, you definitely want to expect it to cool down. I would take jeans and sweaters or sweatshirts, maybe a light jacket. California's weather is the coldest it is all year generally during that time of year. So it isn't unusual, and I don't mean like cold, I mean California cold, which could be as low as the 50s during the day. So I don't want to scare you because for the most part, you're going to have tropical nice weather, but you have to prepare to be a little cool on the transit days going down it. It's not like cruising out of Florida where it's warm all the time, right? You have to understand you're in California and it is winter time. It is absolutely winter and it can be very cool. You could also have a heat wave. It could be 75 or 80 degrees on your embarkation day. We just don't know. But I bet you that sea day, that first sea day and that last sea day are going to be cool. Very cool. All right. Hawaiian Sea says going on Diamond next August 4th for 19 days in Japan. Ooh, a summer cruise to Japan. How exciting. There's one part where a port is nearby where I want to go by land. Is it possible for me to disembark and then meet the ship the next day at the next port? I want to capture Okayama where my mom and dad stayed when my dad was stationed in Japan. Wow. Hawaiian Sea, that is a beautiful thing to do. I don't think the cruise line is going to allow you to stay off the ship and rejoin. Okay, probably not possible. You can ask the cruise company beforehand or when you get on, but in my understanding is Princess Cruises doesn't typically allow you to do that. My recommendation to you would be to extend your trip. Do a land vacation, or the day that you're in that port that you are near Okayama, I think you said it was. I'm not familiar with that area, but maybe find a way to get there during the day and make your own shore excursion out of it. What a beautiful thing to do. I'm so jealous. That is awesome. Sabrina Drabbing said, what is your favorite cruise company? Sabrina, we don't have a favorite. We cruise with all the major lines and we love them all. We've cruised the most with Princess Cruise Line, Carnival, and Royal Caribbean in that order. We also love Norwegian, Holland America, and MSC. So, there's not really a favorite for us. We've cruised the absolute most with Princess, but if you were to ask our son, like tomorrow, what cruise line he'd want to go on, he's 13. He wants to go on Royal Caribbean or Carnival. So it kind of varies for us. Phases of life, each person in the family has different tastes, but we love them all. They're all great. Lauren Shank has several questions. Lauren says, how many snacks should I bring on a cruise? Lauren, I don't think you should take any snacks on a cruise. There's food everywhere. Maybe if you really want to take something, if you're worried about getting hungry, the times you might worry about getting hungry are like embarkation day or something. Other than that, you really don't need them, but maybe just some little protein, some nuts, some jerky, something like that. If you really feel like you need it, you can also buy snacks in the gift shop, but there's food everywhere. Question number 2 from Lauren, do the lifeguards keep an eye on all families or no? Yes, if there's lifeguards on the ship, they're keeping an eye on everyone in the pool, right? So if you're in the pool, regardless, you're being watched if there's a lifeguard. There's not lifeguards on all ships. Lauren said, are the lifeguards very experienced? If they are lifeguards on the ship, they are certified in some way by the cruise line, so they should be good. And then Lauren's last question is, in the dining room, can you get up to get seconds? Well, in the dining room, they can bring you seconds. There's nowhere to get up. You can, in the buffet, you can get up to get seconds, thirds, and fifths if you want to, but they'll bring you more food if you're seated and you want more. Carnival has just implemented a surcharge. If you order more than 2 entrees, you have to pay $5 for that third entree, but most people don't need more than 2 entrees because you also have appetizers and desserts to keep you full. So just a little information for you, Lauren. I hope that answers your question about the dining. Hope all of you enjoyed this Q&A. Thanks for keeping the questions coming. We started this up again in October for our Vlogtoberfest event, and many of you said, please keep the short Q&As coming, so we will do just that. Until next time, friends, we'll see you on the high seas. Bye-bye.